I'm here with Matt Walsh. Matt, what was the genesis of the rally that you took part in here today?
Well, this started, of course, with Brian Sims, the Democratic representative here in the city, who was harassing and intimidating pro-lifers. And, for a few days, a lot of pro-lifers online were upset about that. We were angry. We were sending messages about it on social media. And then finally on Monday, we said, let's actually do something. Let's show up. Let's do more than just tweet about it. And it developed organically from there. This is totally grassroots. This was something we put together, Lila, myself, Abby, just through social media. I think it's been great.
So showing up here in Philadelphia, you see the crowds that came. What thoughts do you have about the crowds that showed up here?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's awesome. I hope that it's not just a one-off thing. It's great to have a nice event where people come. But if we all go home and then just go back to our lives like this never happened, then in the end, this won't amount to much. So I think it needs to spur individual change and action on the part of all the people here, myself included.
One of the speakers here talked about Philadelphia being basically the birthplace of liberty, constitutional rights hammered out here with the First Amendment, the Declaration of Independence hammered out at Independence Hall. Any thoughts about Philadelphia perhaps being this event, perhaps being the spawn of a new birth of liberty for life?
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that tie-in is awesome, and I think maybe there is something symbolic there because we know that our country was founded on the idea that all people are created equal. We also know, unfortunately, that in this country we have never exactly lived that truth. There have always been groups of people, although we say everyone's equal, there have always been certain groups who are not equal. And right now, as we stand, that group is the unborn. So there's still a lot of work left to be done.
Representative Sims, a legislator in Harrisburg, specifically came out this week in opposition to a bill called the Down Syndrome Protection Act. As you know, most unborn children diagnosed in the womb with Down syndrome are aborted. Yep. This would be a bill to protect life. What are your thoughts about Representative Sims and his position on that?
Well, it's not just him. It's pro-abortion people in general that this is one of the many things they don't want to talk about is how abortion is being used to eradicate people with Down syndrome and other groups as well. This is eugenics. This is basically saying, well, we don't need these kinds of people, and so we're going to just get rid of them, throw them out like garbage. It's the same thing we do with the poor, with any child who's considered unwanted. So it's horrible.